Pengo's in transition. Pengo's to the hoop. Can't finish, and Smart is right there to clear. Nash at Karnowski, right around him. Count it, and the foul. Mark Few in his 15th year at Gonzaga. What a run they have had. 28 wins this season. 16 straight trips to the NCAA tournament. Forte off the screen. Knocks down the three.
Boy, so good.
Dower left-handed hook shot. No good. And Smart with another rebound. Pushes it up the floor. Smart to Brown. 2 more.
Well, they have come.
And a turnover. Here comes Marcus Smart. Nash on the pass. Goes to the hoop. Off glass and good. Karnowski back in there with 3.
What a great answer. They've gotten it down to 3, now stretching it back out to 8. You gotta wonder at some point if they score on the next possession, if it forces Oklahoma State to call timeout.
Brown stops the bleed, picks up his dribble, now feeds Dower. Hammonds is in the game, tied up by Smart, and a steal by Oklahoma State.
Great double team inside by Marcus Smart.
And Brown with the easy 2.
You know, I think there were people at the beginning of the year who the doomsday people, who thought with the new rules and how the game was going to be officiated that every game was going to be something like this.
Williams inside, draws contact, and the foul. With 1 minute to play.
You said it, you know, you want to get him going. He's been a streaky kind of player in terms of being aggressive. Got respect for Nash as they double team him. Good pass.
Now the open man Murphy, but he went in a little bit low and then is able to come.
You'd have to say that his freshman year at Kansas, his only year, a huge success.
Brian Williams has checked in off of Travis Ford's bench. He's number 4 for the Cowboys. Murphy takes a seat, and Hammonds, Leighton Hammonds, is also. There's Williams handling right now. Both these teams being very patient, Frank. They're really doing it.
There's no doubt. You want good looks.
Forte, yes.
Years old, much of the season. Turned 19 early February.
For the Jayhawks to win this, he's going to have to go over 30 again. Nash at the other end takes it hard.
Forte for 3. He rarely misses an open three-pointer. Back to Smart, who gives it up to Forte.
Oklahoma State needs a good possession. They need to run their sets and get a clean look at the basket.
To me, it looked like maybe that was a play where Smart could have gone in for the layup. Instead, he's trying to be unselfish and get teammates involved, like Nash here.
Toby Smith right now needs a Robert Turner day or a Jordan Tolbert day.
Showtime for 8 points for Dejan Kravich. He averages only 7 a game. Tapsova switches over to Nash. No look pass to Brown. Another 3 for Markel Brown in this conference with Tyler Neal of Oklahoma. Another turnover. Yep. Here comes Smart. And a little tightrope down the sideline. That's the 5th steal for Smart. And the 12th turnover for the Red Raiders.
And Texas Tech still, they're not even going to the spaces where they're supposed to be. Had Dusty Hannas and Dejan Kravich down here standing in the corner. Or it's a teaching moment or what it is, but boy, the Red Raiders need Robert Turner on the floor.
The fact that Texas Tech has been able to play the Cowboys about even this half. There's one team that's really... Cowboys almost conserving energy on offense, aren't they? I mean, they're also playing a smart game with a big lead. Use some of the clock and then give it up to the... Go along with those 10 rebounds. Another long three.
Maybe all he needed.
Cyclones really out of sorts offensively, and there's a steal by Smart. Up ahead, Nash. LeBron Nash. Yeah, they missed it.
You know, and this happened on Monday night against Kansas State when Smart didn't get a call because he's the boy who cried wolf. Got to let that be a play on.
And then Brown buries a huge.
Southwell trying to front Nash, but not keep him getting the ball. He comes into the paint. They go back outside the Forte. Strong rebound by Murphy. Deflected by Johnson. Forte's got a look. He rings it.
We're not like Blackledge, you know.
I would have settled for, curb service at Sonic.
Yes.
Nice. Beautiful feed to Nash. Wide open. Stuffs it. 7. Brown picking it up for the Cowboys. Nash kicks Forte, open look corner, off iron, rebound, good job by Marcus Smart. Markelle on the drive, kick back corner.
Those are the kind of plays Smart made on Saturday night.
Nash in low, and he does finish. 31-27. Up 7, 12:48. Smart in low with a great pass. Beautiful feed on that play to Brown. It's an 8-point Cowboy advantage.
And now you have Lawrence, who's a physical guard, playing smart, a little contact away from the ball.
Smart gives it to Forte, open look, and drains it 3.
Ellis with his first 2 tonight. They really spread everything out and then got the ball inside. Nice. Marcus Smart back to Kamari Murphy, a little contact. Murphy's turnovers, but if you count all the bad shots, their turnover level a lot higher.
And first opportunity to run good offense in the second half as the Cowboys have it. Glad to have you with us. Saturday primetime. Reese Davis, Jay Billison, Shannon Spate, our terrific ESPN crew. Markelle Brown lets it fly from 3 in the first shot of the second half.
Oftentimes what teams will do is they'll screen the top guys.
Wiggins goes over the top of it. Indeed, and got pushed out of rebounding position. Smart for Oklahoma State. Alley-oop for Brown!
In the game, what's he trying to preserve?
Markelle Brown, quick shot.
Ellis twice, and they've gotten some good things out of it.
11 points and 7 rebounds for Ellis. Smart drives, finds Williams.
By the first media timeout, just 1 for 9. Good trap here, though.
Defense to offense for Oklahoma State. Smart to a cutting Brown. Gets the roll.
But sometimes they just high-low delivery there. Beautiful.
Forte again.
Boy, what a job.
Hudson Price off the iron. Shepard, though, with a rebound, and
cannot get the roll. You mentioned Smart. Still looking for his first points. 0 of 4 from the floor, but does dish to Nash and one.
And that's the thing. Hanging around.
Kean Anderson, Marcus Smart, the focus of the one-on-one. They just scored their first points of the game. About 5 minutes to go in the first half.
Are you mocking my one-on-one?
I would never do that to you on live television. Markel Brown. And he says by the end of this season, we will have a top 15 schedule. And if we can get to 20 wins with a top 15 schedule, he feels pretty good about that. He was very chipper today.
Look out. Ooh, that was well defended there. Very lucky that wasn't a turnover. It was a rare missed free throw by Kean Anderson, only his 5th at the line the whole month.
Oh, Forte.
Used to being in double figures.
4 of the top 20 scorers in the Big 12 Conference play for Oklahoma State. And here's Marcus Smart, one of the conference leaders in steals, gets one to Hammonds, who puts that in with the left hand.
Did a nice job of not letting his shooting woes affect the rest of his game. Getting steals as he did there, getting assists as he will here.
That was pretty. That was absolutely pretty.
For the Cowboys. Big rebound for Murphy, who has been really good over the last 7 games on the glass. Now Nash, and one. Oh, Brown, good play. Great pass by Smart.
You protect against Tolbert being able to get to the rim, which leaves Turner wide open. And again, the best time to get a shot of your shooter, Brad, is from inside out. That's where it came from.
Look at that pass from Smart. How about that? How about that? Bad pass from Turner that time. Smart to Nash. And a steal. Smart to Murphy.
Points with 13 and 14 left. Plenty of time, but they've got to not let this get away from them anymore.
Right. That Hannah's only 8 of 26 from 3 in the last 8 games. And then there's another steal and another assist for Smart. Before this man with the ball was suspended, they have not won since January 25th when they beat West Virginia. Sager adding insult to injury.
Opposing Big 12 coaches. But, you know, the thing about that is he can quietly go about his work today because everybody is playing well. And he started with Marcus Smart, but there are evenings and days where they need him to go make plays, like he did the 3 basketball games with the Marcus Smart suspension. You have to remember, they led Oklahoma by 5 with 3.5 left in this building. They led Baylor down the stretch. Most of that was due to Markel Brown's play.
Forte.
Every broadcast.
Coach Sutton drilled that into you, did he? You know, and you said it when we were sitting in here watching practice yesterday, that's what had been lacking offensively for Oklahoma State for a month at least, and that they were doing it better in practice yesterday than they had been doing it in a long time, and Travis Ford said the same thing. Murphy.
Trying to identify, but attack the middle and try to get to the rim.
Small lineup on the floor for Oklahoma State. LeBron Nash essentially the 5. Kamari Murphy on the bench with 2 fouls for Travis Ford. Here's Brown, 7 threes in this building last year. Rocket, and it's a 6-0 run for Texas Tech.
I think Jay Crockett smelled it. He taps over, was a little too far from the basket to shoot that jump hook, and he just attacked the rim from the free throw line.
Resor comes way out to play Smart. Murphy knocks down the jumper.
Game from him.
That's right, from the first 2 years.
Cyclones hound Forte, sticking with him. Brown has been quiet. Here's Smart again now. He's got Kane on him, gives it back up, and now Brown nails the three, and that's a big. He's pulled the trigger only once here in the first half, Fran. He's 0 for 1. It was a 3-ball from the deep left corner, as I recall.
Yeah, but he's only got 1 point, Brent, and really hasn't insinuated himself on the game.
Great pass to the Williams. That was a terrific assist that time. Here comes Brown, coach. And Oklahoma State basketball up 1 minute and a half remaining. Smart. Edgem jumps on him, and Nash jumps into that paint and lays it in again.
Does have some of the skill set where he can handle the ball just a bit from his forward spot. Heslip, good shooter. This is for the outside.
Markel Brown went over the top, tried to shortcut a great shooter. You can't get Heslip that much daylight.
Baylor got back in transition D. Cowboys will try to run when they can.
That's when they're at their best. They average 20 transition points per game. That's 10th in the nation, best in this league. It's a 1-1-3 zone. They really discourage that pass getting to the corner. You have to ball fake it, shot fake it, attack the short corner when you can.
That's a good spot to attack the zone.
And that's why I said earlier, I know Stevie Clark's a 40% three-point shooter, but you have to make Baylor prove they can guard you in this ball game. The danger of pressing Baylor right there. You let a shooter get loose on the backside of the press. A good job to take it from the top third of the floor to the bottom third corner. That's the danger.
Markel Brown open, answers.
Oklahoma State today, Kansas at home on Tuesday, a game I will be at, and then they go to Norman next Saturday. This is a chance for them to save their season.
Brown, another three, almost the same spot. Similar. Gathers, meanwhile, with another impressive little hook shot. Nico Gathers has 7 first-half points. He's getting more and more minutes for Baylor.
I like Baylor when they're playing man-to-man defense. Scott Drew can hold his guys more accountable in this defense as opposed to that zone.
Nash, Austin got the closeout there. Here's Smart, great bounce pass. Murphy with the dunk.
He has all the things. Read it, spun opposite, and drops it down.
This is the best Baylor has played in a long time. Murphy faces up and scores. He's just going to take up 3 and score.
If I'm Scott Drew, I'm sure he said something very similar. This could be a big turn in this ball game, though.
And here's the benefit. He made the free throws, but now they get the extra possession.
Sure.
Watch out.
Beautiful drive by Cousins and terrific defense by Murphy. Back the other way. Flushing is Markel. Checks it in underneath that time. Cowboys come back down offensively. Clark continues to play. Lost his dribbles. Battles to get it back.
Nice look.
Murphy can will a team right back into the game.
Yes, he can, Brent. And especially the way he can get at. Look at this. This is the hustle now.
Forte with the steal. Back to Smart. Back to Forte. Wants him to gun the three. Here they come.
Yep.
Brown takes it back. Forte open look. He's been cold today. Smart the rebound. Again.
Look at that.
They've known each other. Come up with a win here today.
Oh, post up. Nice.
Good look. Plus the foul.
Two-man game. Selden fires off the mark. Off on that one, but Wayne Selden Jr. has really shot the three well since they started conference play, and the action of Kansas, and also the discipline to set the tone early on.
Oklahoma State has not been to the free throw line yet in this first half. Forte gives it up for Clark. Smart pump fake on a three. Brown will take it and hits. And it's rebounded by Traylor. Smart times it and takes it away. On a close-court feed shooting practice, Forte. House, Embiid devouring the defense on that play.
He's as physically gifted.
Smart to the rim, gives it up.
Nice
for the easy layup.
Motion
motion to his teammates that that's what has to happen with a pressure defense. Kansas, one shot, 3 turnovers early in this second half. 2 minutes gone by.
And if you're Oklahoma State, you have to keep in mind, Kansas hasn't played 40 minutes like we saw in that first half all season. So they have been prone, because of that inexperience, to lapses, which will allow you to get back in the game.
Smart directing traffic. Embiid came on a double initially. Brown will line it up. And he hits a 3. They may accomplish come March.
That's a great point. He's really going to be so critical because he's such a terrific defender.
Wiggins loses the ball. Smart, a kick. Forte, bottom for 3.
And got away from getting the ball inside. Very good possession there by Kansas.
Embiid is starting to flirt with a triple-double. 9 points, 9 rebounds, 6 blocks for the freshman. 59-53, Kansas. Smart against Mason. Embiid looking. Brown leans into it. There's a triple.
And then the presence there, a nice pick and roll, creates just enough space to knock down the triple.
Inconsistent in his first 2 years. He's building that consistency now in his junior year. Smart still looking for his first field goal. Off the double. Murphy, book it.
And that's what's a lot of great freshmen in the country. And this draft upcoming could be a really special one. But for my money, Joel Embiid is clearly
side to side well enough to stay in front of Marcus Smart. That's a pretty special skill set.
There's your hook shot.
Did we see he missed it and it looked bad and he dropped his head? Okay, I don't, nobody cares. Go back and go to it again.
Well, the 2 high school teammates running deep 3 by Phil Forte. Hudson Fries tried to set up Emmerich Fields.
Good pass.
Murphy finishes Smart.
Marcus Smart just out here playing with Brandon Parrish.
Nash elevates over Emmerich Fields. And they turn it over at the rim. 10 turnovers now on the Frogs.
Last 2 games, TCU has only had single-digit turnovers coming into time. Top and got called for a hook. You know how high Markel Brown can jump? As high as Markel.
I hope he's okay. We'd love to see him play against the Jayhawks. But hopefully long term, that's what concerns me the most, and we want him healthy. But how good has DeAndre Kane been?
Stevie Clark's good on this 3 in Oklahoma State. Watkins in the high post. Freshman makes a bad decision. Forte in transition, hits the 3. He was cold early. Williams wants to set. This is where he wants to go. Williams. And the ever-present Marcus Smart gets the board and leads the break. Amazing.
Player has made here this afternoon. He's been really good.
Ooh, Smart gets the slip. Nash. And LeBron Nash.
Give him some space and let him go make a play.
Markel Brown for the lead. Got it!
Get a tough one here on the road. Nice pass to Smart from Clark, but he's up and under, falls short. Got his own miss, and what an alley-oop. Tip in by Markel Brown.
Not every time down the floor.
Holland, good drive. Can't finish. And Nash clears. Quickly ahead to Forte. Good relay by the Cowboys to get it to Forte. And 3. Smart skies for the rebound. He's got 7. Clark, long 3. And Oklahoma State leads.
Bad 3 by Texas.
This game has gone airborne.
The Longhorns saying you're not the only team, Oklahoma State, that can go upstairs. Nice execution.
9 now for Croker off the bench.
Texas needed that. Williams from the corner answers back with a 3-ball. Back, trailing. They tried to get it to Ridley, and skying to pick it off is Smart. Forte for 3. You bet.
Poor decision by the freshman Isaiah.
Nino trying to create a replay of this game from a year ago with a quick 5 points. Smart's pass finds Nash, who lays it in. Marcus Foster with the basket.
Better patience, Mark, on that possession. Kansas State just kind of settled in. He got the ball reversed. Foster got his feet set. And when he does that, he's very dangerous from that spot on the floor.
Smart. Guarded by Spradley. Bounces it underneath, and the jam.
He does.
Not much time. Smart going to try to make something happen, but hands off. Forte shoots a 3. Good. 1 point.
39.
Well, he's got the first 5 tonight. Carvel Anderson in and out. Team's top scorer. And the run out. And it's Michael Cobb.
Morris over the last 6 or 7 years has been one of the best mid-major programs in all of America in terms of winning totals.
Feed it inside and going up and scoring is Nash. He is suffering from the flu, as many of us have in the month of December, but feeling probably the best he's felt in weeks here tonight. On the baseline, bumped is LeBron.
Have good active hands, and the other misfortune of that is Oklahoma State's quickness down the floor offensively.
And there is Murphy. 3 there stops the bleeding for Robert Morris as Carvel Anderson buries it from the corner. The floater goes. Myers-Pate feeds the wing for Lucky Jones. It's been that kind of night for unlucky Jones. Boy, he has been really cool from the field. 1 for 9 now from outside. And now Murphy hit for Carvel Anderson.
Well, Brown is, athleticism's not a problem. I think he shoots it from the offensive punch. But when you have a third in addition to Smart, Brown, and then you got Nash, it's just more guys you have to worry about defensively.
Smart out to Clark, and he buries
by Phil Forte. Travis Ford will be upset, but hard to be upset with the hustle, but you got to be smart about saving that ball.
Great entry from Smart to Murphy.
Boy, and he's a guy that's not a great shooter, about 27%, but these freshmen are growing. They're going to be ready for Pac-12 play. Chad Boyle's done a good job of getting them a lot of minutes.
Here's Marcus Smart. Another good pass. This time Nash. Too good.
Booker's been quiet in the second half, but that time he got loose off the loose ball. Good rundown by Scott. He kicked it out.
Booker at 13 and a half. Forte 3.
Real estate. Off balance. Bell. And here come the Cowboys. Clark. Layup good. Nice move by the freshman. I think they're better defensively this year. They contain the basketball way better. And I think maybe the rule changes have helped in that. I think it's made not only Oklahoma State but other teams that are committed to defense more conscientious of moving your feet and being in correct defensive position. Good sharing of the basketball. Bell with his first points on the last possession for Delaware State. Now Doyle. And it's 54-28.
Well, the Cowboys right now with a lead against the Bulldogs here in Oklahoma City. 18-11 our score. Despite poor shooting by both teams. The Cowboys shooting 30%, Louisiana Tech 21%, and they are a combined 1 for 13 from three-point range.
And I think everybody in Chesapeake Arena, including you and I,
yes,
just waiting for that influx of offensive possessions at both ends.
Overs against just 5 field goals. And right now it's the Cowboys winning the turnover battle. Smart. Oh, good wraparound pass. Nash with
nice finish and drive from Hamilton.
So an old-fashioned 3 for Hamilton. And what do you know? The Bulldogs have got it down to single digits. A wraparound.
But too many offensive rebounds. I mean, if they would secure that up, they'd be
about 7 points in this, or 9 points in this contest. But he has 4 steals. He has 4. I mean, he does so many other things for you, even on nights when he isn't scoring 30.
And that's one of the things of Stevie Clark, the freshman from right here in Oklahoma City, will continue to improve, because if he can get the trust of the staff in key situations.
Every year, and he's gotten noticeably better and improved his game.
Quick shot leads to the breakout.
Well, it was there. That was wide open. He slipped the screen right there, Mitch. But sometimes you have to ball fake to get the defender to bite so that it'll create a passing angle. And there's no question where that ball was going. The defender could knock it away.
Markel Brown sneaks underneath. And
right now, he's probably at his best at the 4 position. But again, that big picture with him is to have him at the 3. Frank Martin likes those long front line players at the 3, 4, and 5.
How about that? They go to and it gets a 3-point possession for South Carolina. That's been rare.
Frank Martin knows he's picking up full court, speeding things up a touch. He knows he just can't sit back in that zone this whole half and get into any rhythm and make any kind of run.
Great pass. Marcus Smart with
incredible. Has got to bump back, and typically how that works is the guard coming over to cover Smart has got to talk on the way.
2 assists in a row for Marcus Smart.
Dixon from deep. Block out and rebound by Marcus Smart. That's his 3rd. It's Forte. They've been dribbling in the half court. What you like about Oklahoma State early in the year, they don't get rattled. Forte working against Jackson. Here's Smart on the wing. Been quiet offensively, but passing well that Marcus Smart has put up so far. That jumper way off the mark by Karan Iverson. Forte. Smart spins through traffic. What a time! Ball game, too. Up to a 5-point lead. Smart posting up. Forte off the kick out.
And Roger Ayers, Oklahoma State in their road orange, win the opening tip against Butler in the home white unis.
Marcus Smart's going to handle the ball. Travis Ford runs a bunch of set plays. Look for him to post Smart up at some point. That's the first touch for Smart. And right off the bat, Cameron Woods is going to guard him, their center. Not unusual, really, because he's become just a little over a week ago. LSU, on the other hand, really impressed with Johnny O'Brien inside, some good young freshmen. In fact, Jordan Mickey from Dallas is a guy Marcus Smart, Phil Forte know very well.
Nice look inside. Smart to Murphy. Oklahoma State lead down to single digits, 46-38. 3.5 gone by in the second half. Smith behind the back. Smart, rather, behind.
And that's what I'd like to see Purdue do a little bit more. You know, try to draw some contact on drives to the rim. There's Forte off the screen. I think you got to double him. Can't let him go one-on-one.
Nice feed inside. Murphy with the slam.
Though here to start the half. Well, they did, and I think Travis Ford, on the other hand, just wants to make sure that he stopped that little mini Purdue run. They had the timeouts to do it.
Smart kicks it out to Markel Brown, who raises up for the jumper and knocks down a drive and a turnover. Oklahoma State with numbers. They got a 3-on-2. Dash with the flush.
Individual, and his competitive level is at a point that I've never seen of any player, and probably when I was more
from behind, leading the break. Missed opportunity. Smart's pass. Egbuka the foul. A little more of that here to get back into the game.
Well, Stan Heath called him the key guy, and that key guy delivers here early in the second half.
Victor Rudd, a 6'9" redshirt senior. Led the team in scoring and rebounding last year. Markel Brown fit for Stan Heath. They already have big plans for him here. Near steal. There's Smart with a lob and a one-handed. 4.5 minutes to go. Oklahoma State on its way to a 5-0 start. This is a week-long road trip for them. They're headed to nearby Orlando for the Old Spice Classic.
In trouble. Lost the dribble. Found it again. Woodson couldn't handle the pass, though, from Jackson.
The Cowboys have been everywhere with active hands.
Marcus Smart
In this one, but he hasn't forced anything. And he has played every defensive possession hard.
Byron Houston's the only other player in Oklahoma State history with 200 assists, 100 steals, and 75 or more blocks.
Terrific article about him as well. I'd recommend both those very highly. Right on cue, he gets another steal. But his mother said, look, you're never going to be a kid again. And that's all she said about his decision.
Give him an assist.
Have to stop people. And one of the things about the rules, you know, this rules emphasis this year that some people miss, not you, of course, but that some people miss is that, you know, while you're complaining about what you can't do on the defensive end, you get the ball back and you get to score against the same defensive rules that you're complaining about.
Haynes called for his second personal. Jump step, the kick out. Markel Brown for three. He got Trent Johnson. Not only has he got to rebuild a program that struggled in another league, but you raise the level of the league that you're in. And he's had a couple of more key injuries. He's had really bad luck his first couple of years. So instead of maybe a big turnaround his third year, it might take a Lions. Whiting with the left hand. It's well short. And Smart across midcourt. He'll drive and kick. Guess who? Forte. Guess what? Williams goes up and grabs that one. Smart kicks it for an open three. Another one goes down. And Kamari Murphy have subbed in for the Cowboys. The opponent, they're playing Cowboy basketball. Another steal. And a slam. He is a stat stuffer, bottom line. And he's productive in all phases right there. And there's the ninth steal. Kicks it over to Forte, his high school teammate who lays it in. Marshall quickly up court, has it poked away, able to try to save it. But he saves it to the guys in white. Quickly up court. Layup good and a three-point opportunity for the Cowboys. Verizon.com today for all of your wireless needs. 39-21 Cowboys lead it. Their largest lead thus far. Forte. Got it. Defensively, but you don't want to overdo it because that also can lead to open jump shots. Nash with authority.